EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80.
And they'll begin by running the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face, because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
60 Vikings. Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Check smash.
Sanders to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the 1st down. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. To throw now, here's Sanders. Got his man complete over the middle. It's done. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Touchdown, Browns! A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Sampson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Browns defense. It's quite a unit. #1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think with as good as their coverage is, and they're also excellent tacklers, they try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run out of bounds because there's nowhere to go. They'll let them dink and dunk all day long.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short him.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down. And you make the home crowd go, shh.
There is a hush indeed. On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Sanders. And he will find his man on the outside. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness is a premium for all of that now.
Sanders. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Steeler defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the #6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun here, Sanders. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold him to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Here's 2nd and 8.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2nd and 10.
19. Here we go.
Now Sanders. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Yeah, he's got it. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now receiver in motion left. They'll go. Here's Sanders. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. He finds his man complete. That's Flores. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He sets to fire deep. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out.
60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Here's Sanders. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live the fight.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 7 Pirates, 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Leonard. To the left side, he finds Tesla. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be second down.
The Steelers at 4-7 now on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
That's complete to DK Metcalf.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
22 yards there, a first down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
18 run. 18 run. Come 19. Come 19. Ready?
They'll look to throw again.
Out to the flat here for Johnson.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Go 18. Pass or 11. 10 or 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Back to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
70 Lions.
They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there.
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Steelers 7. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Leonard. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And leading 10-7, yeah, they may just want to get this to the locker room.
19 tight.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Pump 70. Drop 50. Drop 50. 70 ranges. 70 ranges.
Throwing, Sanders. He gets this into the hands of Jenkins. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's to his running back, Quinshon Jenkins. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Sanders going to throw again. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Bronco 80.
At the 50-yard line.
70 Lions. Cut 19. Cut 19. Drop 60. Drop 60.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Fowler. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it'll be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit. But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Here's Cameron Johnston now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
And now they'll shift things around.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 50 Bobcat, 50 Bobcat.
To throw is Sanders. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
19.
On play action, here's Shadur. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
19 right. Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Warrior, 17.
In motion, the tight end.
Go.
Sanders once more. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 4.
Off the RPO, he completes it. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Sanders to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
Second down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Threes all around.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 79 Broncos.
Oh, they're going to run a little pump pass here. All right, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? They'll bring a tight end in motion.
On third and goal, Sanders.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. From 4 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Ryland on for the extra point.
It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Browns 17. Steelers 7.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Leonard throwing the out route incomplete. It's Flores. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
4 yards.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Second and 6. He'll let it fly for Austin. This is caught at the 20. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 60 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
3rd and 1.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Steelers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
17. Steelers 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
18, fight it, Cowboy 80. Go street.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now Sanders. This will be caught. Judy. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Cougar 19. 70 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60. 79 Broncos.
Sanders. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 47 yards. And the Browns get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Steelers 14.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Looking to put a drive together.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. There we go, shot. Panther 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, right, 18.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Pass complete to Austin on the comeback route. And he's brought down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mustang 19. Check out the
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how
precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's throwing right down the field as well.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And the tight end goes in motion left. To throw again, here's Sanders. That is caught by Fountain. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right on the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Here's Sanders. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. Now, CD, I know from working with you that you're about as old school as they come. Your thoughts on throwing that ball from the 1-yard line?
Yeah, I just got done walking my dinosaur, as you well know, and ordinarily I'm screaming, run the football from the 1-yard line. But if you are going to throw it, just take extra care. That didn't happen there, and they turned the ball over.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. Leonard. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 42 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice, long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. That is caught. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. So the drive will continue. After the conversion on 4th, they'll work from the 20 on 1st down. Up the middle, Johnson. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Looking to throw. Howard. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Steelers 21. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Up in the middle they go. Sampson. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. It's Sanders. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw is Sanders. Left side, it's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Browns.
Get up.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Here we go. 67 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Throwing, Sanders. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Cougar 19, 70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Howard.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Packer 60.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Hey, we got to switch it up. We got to switch it up. We got to switch it up.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Well, defensively there, you want to play it a little safe and keep the action in front of you. But you definitely aren't looking to give up plays like that. They still got the cushion of a 2-score lead, but don't give them a freebie here in the final minute.
Here's 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop the throw.
He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Browns' 12-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Cleveland, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they